What is ADHD? What are the core symptoms of ADHD? Excellent question. I'm glad I asked it. So the first one is inattention. The second one is hyperactivity. And the third one is impulsivity. So inattention, that's a lack of focus regulation, not being able to tell yourself to focus on the thing you're supposed to be focused on. You see, people get it wrong when they say there's a deficit of attention. No, people with ADHD are paying attention, just not always on the thing they're supposed to be paying attention to. But it also refers to staying on task. So maintaining focus. Again, we're always focused on something. Is it what we're supposed to be focused on? Not always. Hyperactivity. This could be movement, could be thoughts. Just feels like you're driven by a motor. You're always bang, 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 on to the next thing. Woo, woo, woo. If that seems exhausting, that's because it is. Hyperactivity causes us to do lots of different things. Not always the things we want to be doing, but they cause a lot of things. So we're always on the move. Whether that's physically or mentally. Impulsivity. This could be in action or in words. So doing things without thinking, saying things without thinking, just not thinking enough, not thinking through our actions. Now, those are just the core symptoms of ADHD. Those three behaviors all lead to other traits and other symptoms, if you would call them that, but traits is probably the best word. We can be quirky, have all sorts of weird idiosyncrasies that help us get things done, or just tickle us, because we have zany senses of humor. That's another trait. Having that unusual sense of humor brings delight to many people, but can also be a little, at times. Oh, and another ADHD trait, forgetfulness. Leaving things behind, losing things, not keeping information in our head. That's why some of us with ADHD like to externalize the things we need to remember or want to remember. So Mom, if you're paying attention to all those lists I made as a kid, all those rosters of imaginary basketball teams, that was me trying not to forget what I wanted to remember. Now, there's one more trait and or symptom we haven't talked about yet, and it's the elephant in the room. And that is emotional dysregulation. Those of us with ADHD have trouble regulating our emotions. That's not up for debate, it's in the literature. The tricky part is it one of the core features of ADHD, or is it in the subset of traits? If you're Dr. William Dodson, you think it should be a core symptom. It should be in the Diagnostics and Statistical Manual. It currently is not in the DSM. It could be that emotional dysregulation could be a core symptom of ADHD. We just don't know enough, or there has not been a consensus enough. So that's something to think about, something to consider, and I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you share it with a friend. I hope you like and subscribe. Do all the things that those on YouTube always tell you to do. Let's not belabor the point. Have a great day. This has been Reset ADHD discussing the key symptoms and traits of ADHD.